have one on the house.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I hear you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I feel you, man.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
That's more like it.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
Excellent choice.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Let's get it on.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, cause we both know how this ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again. Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our
Oh my god, where am I? Do I have to actually be tabbed in? And is the mic broken? The mic's broken as well. Hello everyone, hope you're doing having a good day today. I'm going to quickly restart PG6. Because it doesn't seem to be wanting to play ball today. Oh, you guys can hear me though, right? Bonk? For some reason Bonk's not working either. Oh my god, there's so much scuff. YouTuber remix, here we go. Let's get this back up. We can hear good, good. Hi Ferret, how are you? Hope you're doing hope you're having a good day today. Why are my eyes missing? Hello? There we go. That's a little bit better, but it changed what screen I'm looking at. There we go. That's better. I think. Is it? Left and right, yeah. Up and down seems a little bit messed up. Let me drag it over here to my actual screen. There we go. I think that's okay. I think it's working. It's being a little bit difficult today for some reason. The head isn't as far over as it used. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I mean, I could probably just set it to all screen and it doesn't move. It only really pays attention to my upper screen, which is kind of annoying. Screen 0, screen 1. Yeah, no, it's definitely screen 0. There we go. I'm just going to leave it at that. Hello everyone, hope you're having oh my god, hope you're having a good day today. Let's get some music on, let's get some tunes. Right, what music are we... I need to change it to this. And it needs to be... There we go. Ah! That's a little bit loud. That's a little bit loud on my... Oh, we got the bangers, we got the tunes. Let me know what the volume's like on that so I can just keep an eye on it. There we go. We are officially in. How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a great day today. It's been a couple of days. It has been a few days since we have spoken. I see Ferret, I see Slug, hello. Also, yeah, same, I love the song that plays in the intro. I have a bunch of like Nightcore mixes on like a shuffle, so it just kind of shuffles through them and picks one, and it's very, very cool. I turned it down a bit more on my end. I'm making it up for you guys, but I need it to be a little bit more quiet. Gosh, it's been since Wednesday since we streamed, and I will be honest, not much has been happening in the world of Gachaland. It's been Scramble the Fed. Hello, Presty, how are you? Hope you're having a good day today. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We are working on Deadlock Keychains today because I am severely deadlock brained. I've finished sketching all of them, however, barring one, because I need to add Callie, who I forgot. Or Callie. I pray for my goat. Your goat's right here. Your goat is here. Your literal goat is right here. Oh, I wonder if I can toggle my art arm on. Hang on, let me... Hang on, something's not right here. Something ain't right here. Did I get rid of the art? Oh, no, it's here. But for some reason it's not visible. It just doesn't even have a sprite. Okay, never mind. It doesn't want to appear. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Ancient UI opened. Yeah. The UI for YouTube Remix is quite crusty. Ancient UI closed. Yeah, it's a bit of a... I mean, I like what it has. I like being able to have like this mouse tracking and stuff. But I'm wondering if switching to Honk's going to be better long term, which is like another PNG tubing software, which has like a lip sync suite. It has hand tracking, not hand tracking, but like mouse tracking as well. I'm wondering if it would be a more stable option. I don't know. I don't know. It is. It's just quite simple. Basically it has like, it shows like where your mouth opens and closes and like the states that switch between them. Let me just come out of that. Asian UI opened. I mean, it's a cool software. It's a cool software. it's just a little bit of a funky one. But I like that I'm able to bounce my hair. Like that's part of that's the main appeal, to be honest. No, but we're working on Deadlock Keychains today. Yeah, not much has happened in the world of Gacha Land in the last couple of days. I haven't really been doing much. I've been working on artwork. I've been doing work. Who's lucky Deadlock how to get drawn today? I'm actually not sure. I was thinking about putting putting a random number between like 1 and 40 and just seeing who we get. Because if I leave all my least favorites till last, they're never gonna get done. Even like that's like the case in point. Oh. They're not gonna get done. So I'm thinking about just getting a random number generator, putting a number between 1 and 40, and seeing who gets picked. I don't think there's actually 40 here. I think there's like 38 or something. Let's do that then. That sounds fun. Random number. And then we'll just count left to right, up to down, to see who we get. I'll put 38 just to... I think that's the right amount. I know there's 6 in each row. That's all I know. There's 6 in each row. I pray for 17. You're praying for 17. Okay, let's see what we get. Should we do 3 taps or just 1? Should we just do like 1 and see what we get, or should we do 3? For my goat, for the literal goat, Billy. I'm just gonna tap it once, see what we get. We got 16. We were 1 away from Billy. We're gonna be so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Dynamo, we were 1 away. We were 1 away. Also, I had no drink with me. I should have bought a drink up. I have an Arizona green tea. I bought Arizona green tea in Lidl. It's not as good tasting as I remember. It kind of just tastes like nothing, but also everything at the same time. It kind of tastes gross. I'll drink it anyway, just for some hydration. Your Honor, the game was rigged from the start. This is true. This is real. Google is against you. But this means we're going to be rendering Dynamo first, which is quite exciting. Dynamo isn't who I would have picked, so this is why I'm doing it. I'm going to be not colour picking. I'm going to be sort of just trying to get as close to the sort of colour as I can. Rightio. Dynamo, where are you? Let's actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to give each character their own folder. But I'm going to bring Doorman's reference down. I want to be able to see that little guy, because he is my colour reference for everyone else. La Doorman, yes. You can see it's like quite it's like sort of very like soft sort of shapes and stuff. So we're going to be trying to replicate this, but with Dynamo. Quite a thin brush as well. Very quick lines and lots of like screen tones. It wouldn't be a Scramble product without screen tones on it. The idea is each one was intended to be rendered semi-quickly. Oh, got the little swish that I drew. Yeah, oh, thank you so much for liking, by the way, Preston. Very much appreciated. You do your lucking. You do your luck. Yeah, I sort of designed the colouring process to be where I could finish each one generally quite quickly. Like no more than half an hour per one. Just means I have to be quite confident with my lines, and I haven't actually done a warm-up today, so this will be interesting. I do feel extremely grateful for the amount of love these keychains have been getting on Twitter. I have never had any sort of interest in a product like that before. Like I've made quite a few keychains, I've made pins, that kind of thing. I've never had sort of overwhelming support like I've had with these keychains. And it ultimately started off as like a challenge. I wanted to see, could I draw every single character from like a massive game like this? Because I tried doing it with Overwatch quite a few years ago, and I didn't get past sketching like 5 characters. But now I've sketched nearly the entire roster of Deadlock. And I'm very happy with how it's been turning out. And speaking of keychains, I just ordered a doorman keychain from another very cool artist. Where is Medi? I think it's how you pronounce the username, the online name. I just bought their doorman keychain from their Deadlock Keychain drop, and I am so excited for that to arrive. Because I'm gonna make a doorman eater bag, I think. Maybe. I'm toying with the idea of making a doorman themed eater bag. Because I think it'd be funny. Because I've seen like an apple-shaped eater bag online, and it's like red, obviously, because it's like an apple-shaped one. And I was like, oh, that'd be so good for a doorman. For a doorman eater bag. So I'm thinking doorman eater bag, you know? And when I make my keychain, I'll be able to put my keychain in it as well. But yeah, so it started off as like a challenge, this whole set. I was like, I want to be able to chibify characters that seem very difficult to chibify. Dynamo being a good example, actually. Same with Bebop. I find it very difficult to chibify characters that don't lend themselves to sort of quote-unquote cute humanoid characteristics. But this has actually been an amazing practice of that. I've had a lot of like sort of opportunities to try different shapes, try different like body shapes and things with my chibi style, which is very encouraging because I'd love to like start doing like just like little skeb commissions for chibis. I've been trying to find out ways to make commissions easier for myself because I find I take on a lot of long commissions and big projects, and I am starting to lose money a little bit as I get better and start spending more time on stuff. So I made this today, which is my Your Character Here emote sheet. And I've actually made an emote out of one of these just to test it, and it's now on Twitch if you want to use it. But basically all these different designs. Some of these were made a while ago and I just pasted them in. But the idea is I want to make a wide variety of emotes, even bigger than this sheet, to where I have sort of like Your Character Here's for most emotes that people would want. A lot of these are quite specific. Like, I love this one. A lot of these are just stupid reaction pictures I found online. Like, I like these too. And I'm also going to be doing like pre-made emote sets of characters using those Your Character Here bases, I think. I'm just trying to find out the best ways to make money, man. Which, speaking of these Deadlock keychains, I'm about like halfway to what I would need to get them ordered and everything by the end of the month, which is huge. That looks a bit unfinished. Yeah, a lot of things get very simplified with the style, that's the only thing. This is a lot more complex in the design. I'm having to keep it pretty simple for this. Dynamo has a lovely jacket on. I've never realised it's like sort of like plaid jacket. That's another thing with these keychains. I'm trying to keep everything like a little bit angular. Like a lot of like sort of these sharper edges. I'm also still working on my bunny doorman, aren't I? I still have not finished. I am so close to finishing that. I could probably finish it after the stream if I really wanted to. Which I do. I won't show you guys it because I want it to be a surprise for when it's finished. So I'm making like a whole long form YouTube video about Deadlock and how I think Deadlock's really cool. And I'm trying to keep it secret for that. So I need to remember there's like his hands aren't actually connected to his jacket. They are like away. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry I've got a frog in my throat. I always seem to get like a very funny throat when I start streaming. I do not know why. I'm sorry, I checked something in the reference. I was like, is that correct? As for next week's streams, next week schedule being Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, same as this week. I am thinking. So we played Dispatch episodes 3 and 4 on Wednesday. I think we should play episodes 5 and 6 on Monday. And then episodes 7 and 8 on Wednesday. And then that's Dispatch entirely finished. And I don't have to worry about avoiding spoilers on Twitter anymore. Which would be lovely, actually, because I've been trying to avoid those like the plague, and nobody's tagging their spoilers, and it makes me very upset. No, that's an exaggeration. It doesn't make me upset, but I would just like to know when something spoilery is coming up on my timeline. However, I have changed my tune about who I want to like go down the romance path of in Dispatch. I want to see if you can do neither. Like, I've been trying to avoid, like I said, spoilers, and I don't know if you can do neither. I want to see what happens if you go down the route of trying to do neither, whether it sort of slots you into an avenue anyway, or whether it just kind of does the thing, you know? Where it just lets you have like do like none of them. Dispatch keychains are also on the list, by the way. I whenever I like something, I make a keychain of it. It's to show my love for the franchise. Which is ironic, because I've never done an Ensemble Stars keychain set. And yet I've been into that for over 5 years. So what does that say about my love for Ensemble Stars? That's the true question. Does Dynamo really not have legs? Like, he has pants, but does Dynamo not have legs? Because the base reference model thing just has like his shoes and his belly. Does my guy not have legs anymore? I was thinking about putting the Pomodoro timer on for this because I feel like I'm going to be a lot more focused than usual. Because unlike my other art streams, this is actually like full-on work mode. You know what I have been playing off stream lately? I've been playing Pokemon Fire Red, which I modded my PSP about a month ago now, which I'm also going to do a video on once I've sort of got it to where I wanted to be, like modding wise. And God, it is so fun having a modded PSP. I love playing Pangea on my PSP. Pangea Fantasy Golf. I love that game so much. I was going to play the private server on stream, like the PC one. Which I still kind of want to do. It'd be fun. I just haven't played on the PC one in a little while because I now have it on the PSP. I haven't found much use for the private servers online. This Arizona green tea tastes better the more I drink it. I think the smell got me initially. It smelled a bit like bubblegum. But now that I'm sort of drinking it, it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. It just doesn't taste the same as it used to. It does taste quite different. Oh, my stream is so saturated on the other screen, so desaturated on my other screen. I don't know if that's like something other artists struggle with. I really suffer with my screens having different like sort of saturations on them. I can't tell whether my artwork is too bright or too desaturated because they're all different. And I can't even trust my drawing tablet because my drawing tablet automatically adds extra gamma to the image, which makes everything seem a lot brighter than it actually is. So I have to try and turn that off, and I always forget to. So I think I've got it on right now. I think I've got extra gamma on right now. Let's get his fancy little shoes. And I drew him with just little nubs here, but I want to try and actually give him some nice looking BB shoes. Like these. These are just like little basic shoes. They're better. Oh, they're better than the little bump. That's not fully reflected. There we go. Let's get the detail on his belly. Rub my belly. Clean my belly. I think Dynamo as a character is very, very sweet. Like a very, very cool, very sweet character. Awesome design. Very like tragic reason for the design, but also he's very well meaning. Like, yeah, his wish, the patron, is very like self-serving. He just wants to like hug his wife and kiss his wife again. But that is genuinely so sweet. It's so sweet. I love it. Let's add like some nice little to show he's really enthusiastic about this thumbs up. He's really proud of us. He is extremely proud of us. And there's a dynamo. Actually very happy. I'm actually gonna do this a little bit more. A little bit more simple. Yeah. The head's all okay, yep. Okay, colouring time. I'm gonna do it in sections. I'm gonna do like his arms, his face, that sort of thing. And they're like a blue toned grey. They're actually a lot more blue than I thought. Hang on. Oh, actually, I was nearly completely spot on. Okay. I was nearly spot on with my colour. Ah, there's me. And that's going to be going on all of this. Oh. playlist is definitely living up to his expectations. These are indeed banger tunes from video games. I've had to sort of change what we listen to when we stream on YouTube, because last time I streamed on YouTube, my stream was ended due to like copyright. Like it was ended abruptly due to like copyright concerns, even though I didn't get a strike or anything. Which A, shocked and scared me a little bit. But B, also kind of really annoyed me. Oh well, I get that's what I get for listening to copyright music on stream, let's be honest. The VOD track works for Twitch, but it doesn't on YouTube. I sometimes feel like concerned that I just can't leave dead air when streaming. Even when I'm working, like I'm actively working right now, and I feel bad because I don't want to sort of leave you guys hanging with nothing to listen to. But I also have to recognize that people do come along for the art process as well, and it's not just to hear me talk about what I have for dinner. Which, speaking of, I had Chinese tonight. That was absolutely lovely. I had a Chinese and it was very, very nice. Succulent Chinese meal, as they would say. Have you guys seen that clip of the Australian guy going, can't the guy just have a nice Chinese meal, a succulent Chinese meal? Oh, I got the colours wrong on the hands. Back. There we go. It's the top bit that is the sort of bluish grey. With the tips of the fingers also. That's one thing I've liked about doing this set as well. I've had to like look really close at these characters and sort of see their little like details and intricacies, and then try to break them down into like smaller pieces. I like how Shiv's turned out actually. Maybe he looks too cute, but I don't know. I like it. I like the little cute. And also Fathom. Fathom really has grown on me. When I initially sketched him, I was like, I don't like this. But now that I've seen it a couple of times and looked at it, I actually really enjoy how Fathom turned out. Same with Trapper. With all of his little animals. Okay, back to. With these, there's very little in the way of like overall shading. It's more so gradients and all of that jazz. Make things look like they're shaded. I'll still go in and add shading in places where there's like a strong shadow, but there's not going to be any like detailed shading. Like with metal, I think it's quite important to still sort of show that it has some sort of form. What do I know about form though? I genuinely talk about, like, whenever it comes to like art fundamentals, I genuinely talk about my backside. I learned nothing in art school. Absolutely nothing. I'd love to do a video on like my art if experience, but I don't know if everyone seems to do a video on their art school experience. I don't know if I've really got anything else to add. Like, it wasn't a bad experience, it was good. Like I had like a good time and I got good grades. But also, I wouldn't actually recommend it if you don't need to. And by need, I mean if I use uni as like a financial safety net. God, this actually tastes really good, that green tea. Okay, I've really changed my tune. Really changed my tune about that tea. Now, I have this thing on my stream deck for stream markers. And I don't actually know what it does. Like, does that add a stream marker to my stream? I don't know. Apparently not, it doesn't. Oh wait, I just got a check mark though. Maybe it does do something. Who knows? Joe? Oh my god, hi Joe! I see you there with the raid signs. Hello, hello. And the windmill emotes. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. How are you? Thank you so much for bringing your community over to me. Hello, Joe's community. For anyone who isn't aware, I am Gacha Pion. I'm an artist, PNG tuber slash VTuber sometimes. And I draw stuff and I play games, and that is basically me. Oh, I collect stuff as well. I collect toys and figurines. You had a great shiny haul. What were you up to? What were you playing? What were you up to on this fine Saturday evening? I am doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I've had a very nice meal. And now I am sat down, ready to work on Deadlock Keychains, which is kind of the highlight of my night, to be honest. I have been waiting to do this all day. Those are some very large screen tones. Bada 5 shiny phalanx? Oh my god. That is a lot of phalanx. How is shiny hunting in Legends EA? I'm curious because it seems like a very different method. I already have one, so I have a full team of shiny phalanx. Are they all mega phalanx? Like, can you all like mega evolve them all as well? All the phalanx. Oh, thank you. I will posture check. Thank you. I'm actually not slouching too badly today. You guys can be proud of me. I'm not actually scrimping too hard. This is what I mean by making this set easy to render, by the way. Just screen tone and a little bit of pizzazz here and there. I do want to add in the nice highlights though. I am not in the shrimp position, funnily enough. And thank you so much for doing the daily check-in, Joe. Very much appreciated. Yeah, today's agenda is Deadlock Keychains. And as my friends and people who know me all know, I have been severely into Deadlock the last couple of months now. I started playing back in September. It's been nearly 2 months since I started playing, which is quite crazy. I've been into it for this long. Usually, I think this means it's now like a thing. It's now a thing that I like. Because yes, I have fleeting fixations on things. But this is like hit the 2-month mark and I'm still into it, which I think means I'm at the point of no return. Which is fun. I wouldn't have it any other way though. I actually love this game. It is a great game, I agree. And I'm very excited to see what they do update-wise with everything that's coming out. This thing is, I was looking for that itch, like something to scratch that itch with Overwatch, because I stopped playing Overwatch this year. I put it down for good, I uninstalled it and everything. And I was feeling a little bit sad because I liked Overwatch, but I knew it wasn't good for me to play because it was making me quite ill. Like when I played, I was getting sort of like really, really fast heartbeat. Even when I wasn't like panicking or anything, I just knew it wasn't a good game for me, so I dropped it entirely. And I didn't really want to play Marvel Rivals because it just wasn't my kind of game. So I was looking around for one, and then I saw that 10 o'clock postman edit of the doorman on TikTok, and I was like, who is this twink? Who is this twink? Who is that? And I went and found out. I got an invite code from a friend. Who is this twink? I was like, yeah, who is this twink on my timeline? 3 for me, so I'm gonna go rest up. Oh yes, it is very late for you because you're a couple of hours ahead of me, indeed. Please do go and have some good rest. Thank you so much for bringing your community to me again. It's very much appreciated as always. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, no, literally, I was like, who is this twink on my timeline? Like, who is this? And then I realized he was from this game called Deadlock, and I was like, hey, it was actually Evie. I said to her, have you got Deadlock? And she said, yeah, I can give you an invite. Got my invite, and I was instantly hooked. Instantly hooked. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I love this game to bits. It's also my first ever Valve title. It's the Twinkie of the Twinks, yeah. And turns out he's actually more of a twonk than a twink. I stand corrected. Now that I've played the game more. But, yeah. I read fanfiction of the game on the nightly. I get cozy in bed, open up AO3 and read whatever fanfictions have come up in the last 24 hours. And a lot of them are really peak. Oh, I did play Portal 2. I did play Portal 2 with Dion, but I never actually finished it. Like, it's my first, like, excluding Portal, it's my first Valve title. I've never played CS or Half-Life. Ever. So it was my first taste of Valve content. And I'm hoping... So I know of, like, Team Fortress. I know of... Have there been any of my GOAT? Or, on, like, fanfiction? There has. Not many, but there has been a few. Yeah, I never played TF2. But I know of it because of its animations. I used to watch the animations when I was younger. Average watch it? No, they're pretty good from what I remember. On Billy AO3. The reason I hesitate is because I think a lot of them are explicit. Yeah, a lot of them are explicit. Any that have him as the focus are explicit. Source Filmmaker is actually peak, it is. The one I've read is The Belle of the Ball, which is not explicit, but it does have Billy in it. It's is it a Mina Page fanfiction? Yeah, it's a Mina Page fanfiction. Never read fanfiction? You're lying. You have read fanfiction? I write the first page of R61 as a joke in VC. So you've read your own fanfiction? Oh, you read one. Oh, I thought you said you wrote it. There's a really good one about the doorman, by someone called Anna Blossom. It's called To Being Human or Otherwise. And it's basically... Wait, did it go up today? Wait, did the last chapter go up today? Oh my god, I have to read it later. Basically, it's a fanfiction where the doorman, his like ultimate being, like his human self is only a tiny aspect of like his whole being, and he gets curious, and he's like, I wonder what it's like to be a human, and he turns the lock on his powers to basically turn his human self into a full-blown human with no powers, no nothing. And he has to learn to, like, he basically learns what it's like to live as a human, with the help of Paige and Victor. And it's a very, like, sweet... Yeah, sort of, it's like a vessel of part of his soul. And I think that's, like, that's kind of my personal headcanon as well. His body is a vessel. But it walks, talks, bleeds, does everything a human does, and needs to do everything a human does. Let's make his head extra shiny, by the way. Let's make Dynamo's head really shiny. Give this guy a shiny, shiny head. Yeah, it's basically bald, shiny head. Yeah. I hope real like living Dynamo before he became a dying star. I hope he was bald, or like at least balding. But yeah, no, it is a very good fanfiction. It basically follows him sort of learning about life, the concept of dying, and there's like a little bit of drift door if you squint. Like that is it. That's what it says in the tags. It's drift door if you squint, and it's like they have like a little like situationship happening where they like fight each other every couple of centuries. I know his little star isn't actually visible in his head, like in his reference, but I do quite like the idea of it being visible. I'm gonna quickly erase the sketch. And then there's another one. Oh no, he does! Oh no. I'm gonna add some glowing effect to it so it won't look like that anymore. It won't look like that anymore. There we go. It's called, the other one. It's called He Lend Them. And it's a doorman character study. No! They didn't JFK my boy, no. Yeah, it's a character study about how he made his vessel, basically, starting off with small simple creatures before like sort of going like sort of leveling up to being able to create like a fully functioning human. Which is a very good one, might I add. It's only got 2 chapters so far, but I am very excited to see what they do with it. I'm gonna try and colour his glasses a little bit. I'm going to sort of colour the line art a little bit, just like a tiny bit. I'm not going to fully colour it in. I need to make sure that it's fine, but or can we colour in the line art? Would it look okay with the line art colour? I think I can make it work. Don't want it to come into this bit too much. Last I use it for I didn't see any filter. Are there tags to filter out the very spicy ones on most forums? Yes, there is. On AO3, there is like a way to exclude certain tags and filters. It's so they have an include category and an exclude category. So if there's things you really want to have like included, you can pick those, but you can also exclude things. So if you go into ratings, if you're going to exclude ratings, there's explicit, mature, teen and up, general audiences. Explicit will be like this, like the really spicy fics. There will be the really spicy ones. Mature will have undertones and they might mention things, but it won't be like an actual. There will be lore. There will be like story. Teen and up is teen and up, and then general audiences is like normal, everyday, like cute stuff. There's some very good ones. I'm not. I sort of, for example, I filter out X readers because I'm not a biggest fan of X readers. I don't like inserting myself into narratives. I don't know why. I've just never liked feeling present in a narrative. More power to the people that do, though. I love that for them, just not for me, you know. So that's why I filter it out. There's his glasses. Oh, not that. Oh my god, what's happening with my pen? There we go. I'm gonna add some like glowy effects. I love reading books and seeing the perspective of the person. Yeah, I like reading books. I haven't read a book in a long old time though. Like an actual like proper book. I'm reading manga at the moment, but I haven't like oh my god, I'm moving everything. Ugh. I haven't read like a full-blown book in a long time. I'd love to. I'd love to sit down and read a book. I just haven't really had the focus. No, maybe like I'll make a New Year's resolution for once, and maybe it'll be go and read a book. Like read like a book a month, or like read a book every 3 months. I'm guilty on all charges regarding starts a book and couldn't finish it. I'm still stuck on 1984. Love how quickly you read mangas. So yeah, they're such an easy read in comparison. I was reading, the last book I tried to read was Good Omens. When Good Omens had first come out. Which I enjoyed, but I never finished it. Couldn't tell you why I never finished it, I just didn't. I wanted to read like a self-help book, like Atomic Habits or something, and I went looking for Atomic Habits. And I found it was quite cheap on Amazon, but I thought I want to buy it in person. There's something like very like physical and present about buying a book in person. So I went to Waterstones to go and buy Atomic Habits in person. Tell me why it was, and get this, £16.50 compared to the $8.99 that I saw on Amazon. Yeah, if it's an action-focused thing, you can read it so quick. You can like be done with that in like an hour. Just quite crazy. Right, Dynamo, what colour's your jacket? Brown. There's a book that I was training on TikTok days ago that I fully read and can recommend, No Longer Human, because it's hella interesting. What is it about? That does sound quite cool. If like the concept intrigues me enough, I'm usually down to read it or like give it a go. Because like I've got to become more well-read. Like I've realised how not well-read I am. And it's impacting my ability to like write good stories, aka Jailbird. I want to be able to write Jailbird as a good story, but I need to read more. Kind of based on the Diary of a Man. Ooh. It's based on like, if it's based on a true story, that's quite cool as well. He feels out of place in his young years and doesn't feel human, and more yet he feels everyone and continues to lies about everything. I have to reread Accelerate like a year or so ago. That sounds very cool, actually. I might have to pick that up. Because I think I will like set a New Year's resolution to read more. So I used to love reading. I used to be like a right little reader in school. I used to read like multiple books a month. But then it just kind of dropped off. And hot take, I don't think video games was the issue, because I was still reading and playing video games at the same time until I did my GCSEs. And when I started doing my GCSEs, I had to focus on nothing but studying and reading, and nothing but like reading, studying. And I think it just put me off reading as a whole. I couldn't read for recreation anymore, but I think it's been long enough. I did my GCSEs about 8 years ago. Oh my god. I could probably read now and like feel like it's a recreational activity. It doesn't have a good ending. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind sad endings. I don't think every ending of a story has to be a happy one. I do like a sad ending sometimes. Speaking of Jailbird, I've been doing a lot of like work behind the scenes that I can't show you guys. On like writing and stuff. Like I've got a whole Obsidian thing like ready and waiting. for me to sort of finish and finalize stuff. No, the gatekeeping? No, I'm gonna gatekeep this. Don't worry, I will be making a video about it in December sometime, or like end of the year. I will have a video on it. Like, it'll be a devlog post sort of thing where I sort of go over Jailbird as a whole, how things have changed. You reminded me? What did I remind you of? I started off with my first video of the year. Your first video of the year? Have you not posted in a year? I didn't post it since December 2024. Post it, post it, post it. I've been working on the Dispatch YouTube video. It just takes so long to edit. You've been lazy? Honestly, valid though, because I too have been very lazy this year with videos. It takes so long. Like, that's the thing. It takes so long to make a video. Okay, I've got to do the dark grey bits as well. Like the neutral dark grey bits, like his hands. I uploaded a video this year. Oh yeah, it was the But does that count as like a video or is that just like a promotional video? Are we counting promotional? I've been active for over a year. Honestly, content's been a difficult one this year. Like, even short form content has felt like a bit of a slog to push out. Because I did have a schedule for quite a long time where I posted. I would make and schedule everything at the beginning of the month, and that was amazing. That was great when it actually worked. Has my VTuber stopped tracking my mouth? It has. Oh my god. Oh my god. Will restart my mic work it? Is that gonna work? Nope. Okay, time to restart. Patient UI opened. I don't know why it does this. It just stops the mic from working every now and then. Now it's stopped working entirely. Not even working up on a restart now. What about now? Ah, there we go. Lovely. There we go. That's a sassy ice slide. Yeah, I love the ice slide on this. Oh, I forgot the means as well. Yeah, it lets me track my mouse to sort of fit my head. Sort of move my head and body around. It also moves the eyes. There we go. Sorry, I had to inhale. I'm gonna add some outline areas, but not like a bunch. I don't know, I think Dynamo's turning out really cute. He's just a silly little guy. Silly little old guy. Actually, I don't know how old Dynamo is. I've always had the impression that Dynamo is in his 60s. Or maybe even 70s. I think he's old. The inside of his neck is orange. Orange. I am loving this playlist. This playlist is awesome. Apparently 80. Okay, I wasn't far off. I mean, yeah, because he was around for the first Maelstrom, which was in 1899. My shitty video editing has gotten so awful. Each time I start DaVinci's new update. Oh yeah, there's an update all the time in DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, I wasn't far off. Drifter? Oh my god, is that the real Drifter? Is that the real Drifter? Hello, welcome in. It's your first message. How are you? Hope you're having a good day today. Oh, you're 4K. Oh, what, this one? Oh, what, my new emote? Oh, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day today. And I hope that you can enjoy the good tunes and things happening around here. It's a little bit of a quieter day today, but that is okay. It's going straight to your mom. Do I look sick? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Very nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you. We're working on the Deadlock. Yeah, I almost said emotes, which are happening, but not. This is not the emotes. We're working on the keychains today. Second one being rendered as we speak. Oh, ad time. Ad time. So many ads. But at least the 3 minutes of ads shuts everything off for like an hour, which is a compromise I'm willing to make sure that I don't get pre-rolls. Because nothing annoys me more personally than a pre-roll ad. This is giving me like Homestuck music vibes. And I don't know why. Oh god, that would be a tier list. I did a Deadlock tier list for Quality Streets. What's next you intend to make after this one? Currently, I'm doing a random number generator, which is quite fun because I feel like if I go in like order of preference, I'll sort of be really dreading it by the end. So I thought that I'll just do a random number generator and then see which one comes up, and then render that one. So for example, if I was to do it now, I just got number 5, so it would be Calico. And if I was to do it again, I got 23, so 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, it'd be Vindicta. So on and so forth. I find I have to keep myself on my toes when working on big projects like this, otherwise I get like sort of too comfortable. And I get sort of like into a headspace where I just don't want to do any of the other ones except for the ones I like. But there isn't one I actively dislike in this set, so that is a good thing. And I'm not dreading any particular one. There's a couple I want to redraw. I think I'm going to adjust Drifter a little bit because he's a little bit out of style compared to like the rest of them. Because he's the first one I drew. Compared to like the last one, they changed quite dramatically over time. So I'm going to like sort of reconfigure his head shape and his like sort of his expression a little bit, but generally this will stay the same. I love my Chrome crashing back to back 4 times. I love that. That is I love that for you. I love that for you. Another one is possibly Ivy. I love how Ivy's turned out, but someone has notified me that she looks like a Funko Pop, which I don't like. And now I feel a little bit conscious. But I think she's because she's like the only one that's symmetrical as well. So maybe it'd be worth just sort of like varying her design a little bit. Yeah, I think apparently Funko Pop are in sort of the dirt right now. At least that's what I've heard. I've heard that Funko Pop are a little bit in as we say the shit. They're running out of money. Yeah, they're almost bankrupt, yeah. Like they just released a Spider-Man and Mary Jane wedding set. So you know they're broke. You know that they're like grasping at straws, trying to make things happen that are gonna make them money. And you know what? I will be at their grave. Oh yeah, they want that cash money, yeah. Yeah, they kind of deserve to kind of... Like, hang on, as soon as they go under, I will be at their grave. Like this. Like, this will say Funko Pop. This will say Funko. And then this will be me. The second they're gone, I'm gonna be free, yeah. I can finally stop collecting these things. I've owned a couple of Funko Pops in the past, but not like many. Sent you the literal picture. Oh yeah, that one. The chains breaking free one. They manipulate the market and they crush the competition. Yeah, they do, and it's like really like is predatory the right word? Can we say predatory in like business practice when it comes to this? I think we can. I think it's a predatory business practice that they sort of monopolize all these IPs and everything like that, and the worst part is the figures aren't even good. The figures are so bad. Can I record your downfall? Yeah, no, let Funko drown. For all I care, they can go. I think they're being sort of like outdone by so many other IPs and things now. Like anime figures are now like you can get them for as little as like £15 a price figure. I got 3 in my room just chilling. I used to have some Overwatch ones. And then I sold them on Vinted, but I did have those for a little while. I completely lost my train of thought. Oh my god. And they're so ugly, some of the designs are so soulless. Yeah. Yeah, they sell recolors at full price. They sell recolors. They sell, like, recasts. I can't tell you how many Hello Kitties they've made with different colour palettes. Oh, no, he hasn't. It's fine. Then, let's add some more glowy to it. Let's add some more glowies. Let's have some more glowies. It'll be fine. Make it a flashbang. Just make it so bright. Oh, I need to check Lollipoppins, which is a manufacturer of like promotional gifts and stuff. I've been in talks with them. They have not responded to me. Okay. I'm in talks with them to maybe turn my Maidlock stuff into acrylic standees. I'm gonna run a pre-order campaign, but I'm thinking about turning this set into acrylic stands. If people like them enough, that is. Ghosted by a corporate entity. Yeah, I've been ghosted by my manufacturer. No, they're probably working on the quote because I sort of asked for some very specific things. You already got 2 purchases when Doorman and my Go are out. I don't know if Billy's going to be in this set or not. I haven't decided. I think it'd be quite funny if he was, because I think it'd be like a, you know, like the term like bull in like a china shop. Go in an anime cafe. I might. I'm thinking of doing 10. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 here. I've got room for 3 more characters. I've got Drifter. Ignore the writing and the fact that he's not finished. Ivy, who's going to be in her cutest little butler uniform. Rafe, who is also in a lovely butler uniform. Paige, I love how these two turned out. Like, I especially Paige. I love how she turned out. She has like a lovely little dress on. Mina's also a butler, and then I have Lash. I have Lash in a lovely maid dress. And he's ready to like serve the drinks. Yeah, it's gonna be Lash. It's gonna be Lash in a lovely maid dress. I recognise that nuclear bomb everywhere. Is it the mustache that does it? And this very large frame. I saw a flash of light. Oh my god. Are we getting thunder? Are we getting thunder? The frame convinced me, yeah. I thought it might. No, I don't want to save this. There we go. Yeah, Maidlock is next on the list after all of these chibis are done. It's Chibilock and then it's Maidlock. And dispatch keychains. Because I've had to pay for that pre-order thing. Something lyrics of a song from Imagine Dragons. Bebop in a maid costume could be fire, actually. I think what I might do is have the standees limited to 10 different characters, and have chibis of different ones that didn't make it into the standee set. So I was thinking of doing pairs, like paired keychains of different characters in like sort of like doing different activities together, like sort of cafe related activities. So we could have oh, what, his little shoes. His little shoes. Don't diss his little shoes. My mic has stopped tracking on the PNG tuber model again. I give up. I give up. Actually, no, I don't. I don't give up. Is that... Okay, that hasn't fixed it. Okay, I thought that would fix it. I thought I was going to be so smart for a second. Silly little shoes. He got some silly little shoes on. But yeah, I was thinking about doing little pair sets. So if I was to do Bebop, imagine... So I don't know if they're going to be in hearts or different shapes or whatever, but if they were just like standalone chibis, imagine these two in their like little rivalry. I've forgotten what Bebop looks like. I was going to commission all of those emotes in the future. Wait, these ones? These emotes? Yeah, they're up right now, actually. They're, like, up as we speak on VGen. And they're significantly cheaper because they're Skeb style. So basically, you just send me... Yeah, they're up right now. They're there right now. They're significantly cheaper because basically you just give me the reference and I make it and just send it to you. There's like no middleman, like sort of like not middleman, but like middle communication. I just make them and then send them. They're Skebs, basically. They're Skebs. Oh, my mic's back. Maybe my mic was just lagging really badly. Yeah, they're Skebs. So 20 emotes only cost 90 compared to like the 200 that it would usually cost. Oh, wrong pen color. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, hang on. I forgot what Bebop looked like. That's what I was trying to remember. You've already sent? And they're like in like a cafe like feud, trying to see who can do the most orders. And they're like running in different directions. And they have like all of them gonna have heart clasps because it's a cute little set. And then I've had an idea for a Doorman Drifter one. Where it's like Doorman's adjusting his little like neckerchief thing. Like this. Imagine for saying a Doorman the entire time. And he's like really annoyed about it. He only agreed to be there if he could keep his helm. And then the Mina page one is they're like the greeters. So they have like the menus and like they're like the ones greeting you at the door. And then like probably like multiple designs of those. I don't know. I have so many files open. I have the thumbnail for YouTube and everything open. Good lord. I don't know. I have lots of lofty ideas and aspirations, and whether they come to fruition or not is always a gamble. And I also have to remember that I have other stuff to work on as well. Like, I have Ensemble Stars fan art that I'm working on, which I'm going to resketch this face, because this face is, like, very flat, but... Throne sucks. Throne does suck. You can't pay with PayPal? That looks cute, thank you! It's from the new Ensemble Stars song. Kuma Kuma Rescue. It's of my two faves, Tori and Nazna. I saw a cooking book there, did I? I can't actually, I genuinely cannot remember what I have on my phone. Genuinely cannot remember. Can't pay? No! Let me log in. Why won't it let me log in? This is the wrong account. Where's my other account? This is the one that I didn't end up using. It must be this one. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, it's the Studio Ghibli cookbook. Plus, I think it's from the American Amazon, so it'll probably end up having customs duties on it. I might delete it for now, but I might end up buying it myself. No, there's some other stuff on there. There's a variety of stuff and things on there. I haven't looked at it in so long. I have a Wagamama voucher on there. God, I love Wagamama. I want to go to Waggers. I don't know when I'm going into the city next. There's not a Wagamama near me. I have to go into like my old university town. I'm lucky. I still got to finish the Princess of the World update. Yeah, you're more than welcome to look. You don't feel like you have to like constantly engage if you have stuff to do. You're more than welcome to just sit and look. Imagine me saying this to your mom. Yeah, no. As I said, it's meant to be like a productive-ish space. Heavy on the ish. Heavy on the ish. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. I mean, I think like an hour and 20 minutes maybe. Oh, almost bang on, an hour and 22. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Almost exact, yeah, almost. I'm definitely getting better at streaming for longer, I will say. I'm definitely getting better at it. Having a schedule has helped. I will, like, definitely. I've always put off having a schedule because I've always been like, oh, but I don't want to have to like chain myself down. But actually, it's not so bad. It really isn't that bad when you literally just do what you want to do. Because I always used to struggle just hitting an hour, but right now I feel like pretty buzzed. Yes. Do you know the band Again and Again? I know them by name, but I'm making a refresher on the music. You want all of them? I'm sorry, I've just checked your Vedium request. You want all of them? Sounds like ours and opinions are very big. I'll have to have a listen after stream. I can't listen to it right now because I've learned that I get my YouTube stream ended when I listen to copyrighted music. You want all of them? I mean, I can do all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 1, 2, 5, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Don't you normal audio as OBS? I am, yes. It happened like it actively happened live. Last time I streamed on YouTube, like we were midway through the stream, it just ended. And it ended up being a copyright complaint. But it wasn't a strike, it was just like a takedown. Which was very strange. Very odd indeed. So I'm not taking any chances, but I will listen to it after the stream is over. I shall give it a little listen. You know, your audio tracks does not have that one via desktop audio. I have all mine split into like Spotify and things like that, etc., etc. I could though. You're right. I could like have it so like some of my stuff's not hearable on stream. I think I use a lot of my tracks though for like splitting audio in general. Is this Dynamo finished? Yeah, I wish OBS had more. I mean, 6 feels like not enough. Now that I'm actively using them a lot more, it doesn't feel like enough. It feels like I need more. Like I need like 10. 10 tracks would probably be the ideal amount. Give me amount of small city, you know, give me the same amount as a small city. I agree. Maybe there's a plugin. Is there a plugin that gives you more audio tracks? That'd be pretty big if there was. That'd be pretty big indeed. Oh, by the way, Presty, next week we're streaming not Deadlock, Dispatch on Monday and Wednesday. We're gonna finish it next week. We're finishing the game next week. I will be there. Yippee! Like, I might even do a bonus stream, just like make it happen like sooner. I don't know. We shall see. I like my Monday, Wednesday, Saturday though. I like having that break. Oh, I forgot to colour in his belt. We have finished Dynamo! Yippee! And SEST in the sky does something again. Again? Again? I went from hating the sound of green tea to drinking over half of it in like a single sitting. It's actually very soothing on the throat. Very soothing indeed. But no, that is Dynamo finished. Green tea is so weird. It's just this one in particular. It's Arizona green tea. I like just a plain green tea with a little bit of honey in it. Which technically this is as well. This is meant to be green tea with honey, but it tastes like there's other stuff in here as well. Like, it tastes... I mean, it's only... It's just got pear juice in it for some reason. It's got pear juice. Why does green tea have pear juice in it? It actually only has... There's more pear juice than this than green tea extract. There is 0.12% of green tea extract in this. There's more sugar in it than actual green tea. Because it's 2% sugar. Like, it tastes fine. It doesn't taste bad, but I do like the taste of regular green tea. Green tea with a little bit of honey in it is so fire. It's so good. Perfect post-stream drink, actually, because it really soothes the throat. So we have 2 coloured in now, and I'm starting to see it's starting to feel a bit colourful in here. I'm gonna start another. Whether we'll finish another, I don't know, because that's taken me an hour and a half. But number 36. Who's 36? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, 18, 24, 30. Oh, so it's Trapper. I thought there's no way for more audio tracks. That sucks. That's really annoying. That's sad. Trapper, interesting. Let me get the reference for Trapper. You lost the 1 out of 36 gamble. I fear you did. This is like a gacha game for you. Just roll until we get Billy. Luckily, Trapper is a lot easier to colour in than Dynamo, because Dynamo has a lot of different colours going on. Trapper is mainly just yellow and blue. He has a yellow jacket and a blue sweater, and that is it. That reminds me. It reminds you? Our company was invited to the party of one of our customers. Ooh. That's quite fancy. Or fancy sounding. Because the company turned 100 years old and I didn't go. I had stuff planned. And the party was in a casino. Oh, that would have been so peak. There's a casino near me. One of our trainees went. How much did the trainee win? And he said next time I get why people gamble. There's a casino near us, like near where I live. It's up in the shopping centre, and I've always had this general curiosity of like what would it be like. So my mum's been in, but then my nan's been in there, and I've always had this general curiosity of what is it like to actually go into a casino. Yeah, you get free starting money. Oh, you lost it all with that. Like you can get like you can do like £3 bets in there. Yeah, because I always feel like a casino is like a really fancy thing. Like when I think of like luxury, I think of a casino. And the one up by where I like up near like in the shopping centre is a fancy one as well. Like it looks nice. It's like, I want to see how the other half live, you know? I want to see how the other half live for a change. Most of them are more like bars. So yeah, they are like quite bar-like. I want to feel like the 1% for at least a second. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I just want to know what it's like, you know? So I imagine it's quite fun. I'd like to think I wouldn't be prone to a gambling addiction. You gotta look in. You got any UIs? You like user interfaces? I love the 3DS UI, but the home screen UI. I also love the PSP UI. Have you seen the ads going around for that emulator that's coming out for Android that looks like the 3DS home screen? And it's got like built-in like social features and everything. It looks so cool. It looks genuinely so sick. I can't remember what it's called. New emulator. Android. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks so cool. Yeah, I'll try to find it. I think I saw the video on TikTok. Let me check TikTok quickly. I'm gonna have another sip of my drink while I do that. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just trying to see if I can see it in my light stuff. Ah, here we go. Let me find it. Let me find the video. Here it is. Yes, it's Isu. Yeah. I just think it looks so nice. It has that really clean like UI to it. It's beautiful. And it hosts more than just like Nintendo products. It's like the UI feels like a mix between PSP and 3DS. And it has social features. Or it will have social features. And it has achievements. And you can like look at different media and things from it, like ads and like things. Oh, God, it's so cool. It's so cool. And they've been working on this for like quite a while as well. It's so peak. Yeah, definitely. It is a brilliant UI. It's very like visually pleasing. It's very clean. I love it. It's a brilliant bit of like inspiration piece. I love that sort of like clean but sort of like exciting sort of futurism theme. Yeah, it's probably not, but it's just the first one that came to mind. Shout out to Trapper. I think Trapper. I didn't know much about the Hero Labs characters when I started working on these keychains. But I started reading Trapper's lore. And I think Trapper's kind of iconic actually. I love his vibe. I love his ambitions and his goals. I need to make the collar larger. And I could actually see Trapper and Viper having some funny interactions in game, considering they both like the same adult performer. They both like Cinnamon, who is implied to be like a who's implied to be a stripper. Like I think that's what it says. Hang on. I saw the voice lines of Paige, yeah. Because like Viper says Cinnamon, and in Trapper's story, it's the same Cinnamon. Like it says Trapper wants to impress someone called Cinnamon. So like obviously it's the same Cinnamon. Lots of pockets on his jacket. I think it's because it's based on their model, them being pocket. It has the same sort of collar shape. It's just a shorter coat. And Trapper here is showing us his lovely basket of spiders. Or spider single, I guess, in the case of this artwork, but his other sort of old artwork portrait shows multiple spiders. Having a character themed around spiders is quite like sort of like in like other like monster creatures is quite cool. Basically, I think Trapper is meant to be like a monster catcher who works for the Coven. But I guess there's like the concern of like arachnophobia, and they'd have to add like an arachnophobia mode. Which is valid. I just don't know what they'd replace it with. Maybe with frogs. They seem to replace everything with frogs. Everything gets replaced with a frog in Deadlock. I'm sorry, I was just focusing on drawing these legs. I just started a random series on my for sure legal anime website, and I just realized I got Unity in my IDE open. What? What anime are you watching, by the way? What anime? On your totally legal anime anime sharing website. Samda? Ooh, I haven't heard of it. They see kids in school. Oh. Is it like it's like a slice of life? The guy through puberty is legal. Oh! So it's not a slice of life. And one kid is of literal Santa. Hello? I mean, I'll never fault an interesting choice. I'll never fault a creative idea. The story is basically him trying to figure everything up and make the world less depressed. Oh, he turns into Santa. Okay, that's kind of sweet, actually. Like, turning into Santa to make people less depressed, that's kind of sweet, actually. If I turn this, it's gonna look weird, isn't it? A little bit. Okay, let me fix his eye. His eye wasn't big enough, I don't think. He got sick fights. That was an action. And the art style's different. I might have to have a little look-see after stream, I think. The name does sound familiar. Also sent you stuff for going to get your Kuta. Okay. What on I think you might like the art style. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna finish up here at some point. Got 15 more minutes. Why don't we try to finish off Trapper in that 15 minutes, and then we can call it everything said and done. So you shouldn't open it until you're done with dispatch. Okay, I will hold my horses. My horses are held. I find drawing cages and baskets very difficult for some reason. I'm gonna grab Trapper's reference. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. It's gone. What's his skin tones? I'm getting a lot of greys. I just want to confirm, is it actually grey? Oh no, it's more like peachish. Sort of red toned peach, dark peach. Oh, he has a little slit in his eyebrows. Not slit, but like a little like divot up in his eyebrows. I didn't see that. I'm gonna go for this, I think. Maybe like that, maybe. I saw Lockhart and I looked bald. He's just got a very, very, very close haircut. Very close haircut. Very close shave. His chibi I've drawn of him has a very large forehead, but he kind of has a large forehead in the game as well, so he can have a large forehead as a treat. As a treat, we can draw a large forehead. Yeah, if we can finish off Trapper, I'll be happy with the progress I've made today. I might just steal some ideas from VTube Studio. VTube Studio's UI is pretty good. I would say that UI is quite effective. Am I drawing characters with blush? I am. Sorry, yeah, so hopefully next week will be all said and done with Dispatch, and I think I'm gonna start a new like sort of playthrough series. Not playthrough, but more like something we do as like an activity. I am going to start a Tomodachi Life playthrough with a twist. Basically, my plan is I know if I was as issues that remain unwashed, I'd be ashamed. Actually, I cleaned all my dishes today. I cleaned all my dishes. Yeah, so I think Tomodachi Life. We're gonna start playing Tomodachi Life, which will be fun. Highlight. Oh, the real is like in my head. Didn't you want to come out? Oh, not yet. No, I'm going to be playing the 3DS version. I'll be playing the 3DS version, but with a little bit of a twist. So basically, I'm going to call upon you guys to give suggestions for characters and celebrities, fictional characters, that sort of thing. I'm going to be asking you guys for suggestions, and we're going to be putting them into a giant spinning wheel of different characters and things. So so all of my OCs will be in there. Basically a character poll and one gets randomly pulled. Yeah, I think a couple every stream will get pulled to be added to the Tomodachi Life town. And then we basically see what happens as they all interact. Is the plan anyway. What eye colour does Trapper have? They're just sort of like dark brown, right? Just dark brown eyes. How are we rendering eyes? Okay, very easily. Main color, highlight, midtone. So midtone, highlight, shadow. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Basically, it can be any sort of like characters, fictional characters, movie characters, etc., etc., etc. It can be real life celebrities. I'm going to add some in as well, of my own. Then we'll sort of see what we get. And you can have up to 50 residents. I think it is 50 residents or something like that. And the idea is we add maybe like 5 every stream. And we get Marcus. Marcus from I'll put who it's from in the spin wheel as well, so I know who to reference when looking up the like sort of the design to make into a me. Robert, I don't like that rock. Oh, this Robert. I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about now. I have found Marcus. Oh, didn't want to do that. I have received a picture of Marcus. Thank you. Like any sort of like memes or concept celebrities, that kind of thing. I think Jennifer Coolidge would be really funny. Like specifically Minecraft movie Jennifer Coolidge. Along with Minecraft movie Jack Black. Is his hair grey or black? He's got black hair. I have so many tabs open. I need to close some tabs. I'll make sure he has a crispy hairline. There we go. I can add that as well to the list. I'm looking forward to when the new one comes out, though. I will definitely be streaming the new one when it comes out. I have a capture card and stuff to use. And I'm hoping that we can use things like face paint. Because if it's anything like Miitopia, where you can just make characters out of face paint that look really really close. I really hope it's like that because it'd be so funny. Have you not seen the Miitopia face paints? Have you not seen the Miitopia face paints? They're so good. Let me show you. Let me show the class. Basically, it's like all these different face shapes and things. You can use them. Holy. Thank you so much for the 20 months. Holy. Ranking geometry dash pedophiles on a tier list. Crazy so is the GOAT. That is a subscriber message. Thank you so much though. I think I don't know much about the geometry dash pedophile fandom, but I don't know where I'd put that guy. The main last thing I was playing was Animal Crossing on the DS. Hang on, let me show. Oh, you did see that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't see the full thing though, because I did come in halfway through. I was severely locked into Deadlock when I was sort of watching it offhand. Oh, here's some good examples. Basically, you can use the Me editor to make a bunch of different characters and use face paint to make them all look really cool. You made an edit, can I see? Can I see? Like, so it does. It looks so cool and it's like a really nice addition. It means that characters can look so different. Lost Yams, okay. We're making it out the amber hand with this one. Do you know about Zora and Reach Cord? I do. I know that Zora was a nonce condoner. That is the same Zora, right? That's the same one. That's the same one, yeah. Huh? They're up here. They're up here. Hang on. Yeah. But yeah, I sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I do know about Zora in Reach. Oh, you did not put Zora in the SST. In the double S tier, the GOAT. Right, ranking Titanfall 2 pedophiles on a tier list. Good lord. Yeah, it was a massive ew. It was gross. It was gross all around. Something's looking very incorrect about his color scheme. I think his hair's too dark. Like, I visualize him with like this grayish hair color. Still mad that Percy's banned from Reach Cord. I miss you, twin. I still don't know the full ins and outs of what happened there. Free up my goat. So true. Like, I think this was like something that happened before I was like in the loop, you know? Vision up enough on group. I see. One person got kicked out. I see. The person that's friends with another person, we're not friends anymore. I see, okay. Well, I guess it's also just not my business to know either. Like, I don't want to like weasel my way into people's business. And the evidence of Reach, I see. I got banned to keep drawing my way. Oh man. Even this doesn't look correct still. Let me mess with the tone corrector. Oh, okay, we're getting some blue in here. I think I've got his skin tone wrong. It should be a lot more sort of desaturated. I don't know, all of his references have different skin tone colors. Oh, let me... It's somewhere between these two. I think that's it. I think it's that. The one that made a specific character's entire persona. Don't look at my Reach Cord profile right now, which is all doorman themed. Don't look at my profile right now. Whenever I get attached to whenever I get like attached to a character, my entire profile ends up looking like this. Oh no, yeah, I know you can't, but basically it's all Doorman themed. With the nickname Dorpion. Doorman profile picture, Doorman banner. That's sick though, because it's funny. It is kind of funny. Basically just did that to prevent which fair enough, but still sucks you got forced out by a couple of people. Yeah, it does suck. And I wouldn't even really know what to do to try and remedy. Ah, I see, okay. I think this is better. But I still think this needs to be like grey. Or at least like lighter. Oh, what is happening here? Holy! Why are you blue? Why are you blue? Sorry to like bring it up, by the way, and be like a little bit of a bummer and maybe make people feel bad. That wasn't my intention. And I'm sorry if that is the case. Why is this guy blue? Maybe if we reset the saturation. No, you're good. As long as you're sure. Unless maybe we go for like a different hue, maybe? Maybe that could work. I was one brought up, no. I don't know, I can't remember. I can't remember. Made it from our side, we do not care. Fair enough. As long as you're sleeping at night and all that jazz. Look at my hair, holy. Very bouncy. Does my head appear? It does a little bit. I just really want to finish Trapper and then I'll be like happy with my progress tonight. It's also 10 PM and I kind of just want to go and play games. All we do is pray that I improve in the future and become a better person. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I always wish that people that I knew like a while ago of becoming better people, you know. Can we talk about Blat? Can I bring up Blat? Can I bring up Blat? Can I? The anime only watchers don't know about the Pressy revival arc from the manga that hasn't been animated yet. So true. So Lat is someone I used to be friends with online. Should I be? I don't think they even go. I think it's fine. I don't think they go by this name anymore. And even so, I don't think they watch me. They. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, we're opening this can of worms because I'm in that kind of mood. Lat was someone I used to be friends with. And I was like, I think I was like a year or two older than her. And we became friends when I was like 16, 15 maybe. She was like relatively normal for a couple of years. Like I did my GCSEs and everything was fine. And she was like generally chill, and then I joined her friend group Discord, which has some very cool people in it. I still follow Kay from that on TikTok, and we repost stuff, similar reposts and stuff. And we do like reply to each other on TikTok sometimes. And I still talk to Psycho Devil, who was also in that server, but other people I don't really talk to anymore, but not really out of dislike for them, but I haven't been able to catch up with them in a while, and it does make me a little sad. But now I feel awkward, sort of going like, hey, we haven't talked in ages, do you want to chat? That would feel a bit awkward, but I don't know, anyway. So, we hit 2020, right? And something just goes off the rails entirely. I mean, 2020 was a very different time. Entirely. So I get if it was like a moment of weakness, but she very heavily went into the anti-vaccine movement. Like, reminds me of I've been ghosting our dude I met at a concert over a year ago. Oh dear. Oh dear. Love him all, by the way. He looks so lazy and comfortable. It's ghosted. Thank you. I love being lazy and comfortable. I love being lazy. I wanted like a lazy model that just kind of moved, but I can just put in so little effort. Yeah, she went down the it's Echo from R6's core. True. True and real. Yeah, so she became an anti-vaxxer. And this was like when the COVID vaccine was coming out, and also she said the most wild thing to, I think it might have been Kay. Kay was sort of exploring their gender identity at the time, and they were sort of the youngest of the group. I think they're like 17 or 18 now. They were like 13 or 14 then. In hindsight, I think they'd been through some very bad things, and I feel awful and terrible for them that they went through that at such a young age. Yes, they did go down the right pipeline. Yes, they did go down the right pipeline. But Kay had gone through some very sort of rough things, and they were sort of coming into their own and sort of exploring their identity. And up to this point, I'd been stealthing. You can look up what stealthing is. But and I recently told Lat that obviously I was AFAB, and she didn't care about it at first, and then Kay at the same time was sort of exploring their own identity, and Lat said to Kay, "You're only exploring this because you were assaulted as a child," and I was like, holy, okay. That was my first sort of inkling that I didn't like her anymore. Yeah, it was truly fucked, and I really didn't like her for that. Yeah, no, she said you're only exploring this because you were you went through horrible things as a child. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? It was I was reading it all and I was like, hello? But we sort of moved on from it. I can't remember why. And obviously I got into Ensemble Stars the same year. This is like an entirely different section. Yeah, what provokes someone to say something like that? Even if you don't agree, like, what provokes someone to say that to someone else? Especially someone who's, like, I mean, Kay was 5 years younger than me, so 4 years younger than you. Like, what compels you to say that? Anyway. I'd gotten into Ensemble Stars around the same time, and I had like we had like personal rambling channels, and I used to ramble about Ensemble Stars in mine because obviously I was into Ensemble Stars. And she said to me, like, it was like a December. I remember it being December for some reason. She said to me, nobody's reading this, by the way. Nobody cares about like, nobody's into Ensemble Stars, so I think you should stop talking about it. In my own rambling channel, mind you. She was like, none of us play Ensemble Stars, and none of us are remotely interested in it. Which was a lie. There was someone else interested in Ensemble Stars there, but they just didn't talk very often. But it's sort of culminated in, I can't even remember why or what happened, but we stopped talking. Yeah, complaints about the person rambling in their rambling channel, exactly. Info dump channels and telling people no one give a fuck, exactly. And yeah, exactly, that's basically what it was like, Dion. She basically said, you went through a traumatic experience, let me rub it in a little by saying this as well. But I can probably find it, it's probably on Twitter. Actually, I've got Toon. So she was heavy into Toontown Rewritten. And so yeah, she was heavy into Toontown Rewritten. And something about, like, I heard, like, last year, I think I told Dion about this when it happened. I haven't spoken to her in, like, a while at this point. I heard through the grapevine of, like, people that used to know her, and, like, we talked sometimes. We heard the sort of rumor that she'd gotten banned from the Toontown Discord for, like, promoting anti-vax values or something. Or something like that. I can't remember. I think I have her blocked, so I probably can't see this, but... It's posted from a suspended account. I think I do have her blocked. I might have to unblock to try and find this context. That's like if I was rambling about Clone Wars in my Cookies channel first, like saying, no, actually, Kiri is reading this shit, by the way. No one gives a fuck about 2003 General Grievous. Like, it's a info dump channel for a reason. It's for info dumping. It's like, please. Mute and block. Blocked, muted accounts. No, blocked accounts. I have found her and she's still active on the internet. I'm sorry, I was just reading. Sorry, I got into reading there. I will DM you some stuff after the stream. Speaking of, I think I'm probably going to end off here because I want to go play some games. I want to go play something. I don't know what I want to play, but I do want to go play something. Should we raid someone? Who's live? Who's live? Who is actively live? That I know. Is the heavy part of that I know. Is nobody live tonight? Nobody I know or talk to's live tonight. That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna end, I think. I'm gonna DM you something after. Because I have discovered some stuff. But I'm gonna end it off here, I think. And I can't even rate because there's nobody online that I know. What the hell? But yeah, I'll finish off Trapper another time. But we finished Dynamo. Here's the Dynamo that we finished. I think Dynamo looks very cute. I'm very happy with how Dynamo turned out. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off here. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I need to open restream. You got a 6 AM to 2:45. That's gross. I just move off. So true, so real. I agree with that. Hard agree. Hard agree with that. I'll drink to that. But yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of their evening. I am going to go and play some games or just go to bed. I might just go to bed. Might just go and play some Pokemon. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday with another stream. I'll probably be streaming Dispatch. Episodes 5 and 6, and then episodes 7 and 8 on Wednesday. I'll put out the actual schedule tomorrow though. But that is everything from me. Good night, everyone. I will see you all on Monday. Bye, goodbye, goodbye, bye. I don't have an ending screen, so let's just go to the BRB screen. Bye, everyone.